Well, this time in the Minisode, what we are trying is the Ommegang Seduction. This is a malt beverage brewed with natural flavors with coca added. So I guess it's going to be a little bit on the sweeter side. Obviously, you can tell from the inability of light to escape from this beer glass here that it's a very thick beer. Just recently poured, doesn't have much of a head on it. It clings to the glass pretty well and stuff, but I mean, honestly, it just, visually, it just looks like a Guinness. This is what you're seeing there, except it never has a head on it.
Well, on tap, it had a very large head.
Yeah, when you tapped it.
Well then. Alright, so, I guess we're going to try this Ommegang then.
See if we are seduced by the dark side.
It is a 6.8% alcohol, and do you remember how much this ran? This is a very expensive
like
beer.
$20 for that bottle.
Yeah, close to $20. Obviously, it's a larger bottle. You're going to get a lot out of it.
Well, there's still a little bit in there, and we got all these free glasses, so
you're going to get plenty out of it if you try it. So let's go ahead and see here.
You can smell chocolate.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a chocolate smell. It's not a very strong smell. It's not a very alcoholic smell. Obviously, this is a 6.8, so it's not higher
it's
in
probably
alcohol
one of the
content.
weakest ones Ommegang makes as far as alcohol.
Yeah, Ommegang tends to make stronger 10s, 11% alcohols, but
and you can tell in the flavor. There's a stout flavor.
It's got a coffee to it.
A little bit of coffee, a little bit of cream, almost like a cream stout, and then a little hint of cocoa. It's not like, whoa, chocolate. It's very subtle, especially for Ommegang.
It's really bitter on the tip of your tongue if you happen to swirl it around there. But yeah, the taste isn't bad. It's not creamy. It looks like it might be kind of a creamier stout kind of. I don't think it really comes across. It's more bubbly. It's actually very carbonated.
It is.
There's some effervescence there. There's some effervescence, which is unusual in the stout.
Some effervescence. Yes, there's some effervescence. Yeah, it's very bubbly.
We use the big words.
It's a very, very interesting. It does not taste how it looks at all. The beer wench is currently giving it a shot.
That's not horrible.
All right, well there you go. Someone who does not drink beer feels that it's not horrible. And she does feel many of the beers are horrible, so that is definitely a thumbs up from the beer wench.
But yeah, it definitely is a lighter flavor the whole way through. It doesn't have a super long finish.
No, there's no. I don't really get much of a finish at all. I don't taste anything on the back of my tongue at all. It's on the top and the tip.
So its looks are deceiving. And also, I personally would like a little more cocoa flavor than what I'm getting.
Yeah, it's not. It says it has the cocoa in it, but I mean, wow, you have to hunt for it.
I've had a cocoa porter before. I forget who made it, but we basically compared it to a fudgesicle. It was all up in your face.
Yeah, this isn't sweet at all. There's no sweetness to it. There's not really that alcohol taste, and like I said, it's not very creamy. It's just kind of like a bubbly coffee. Like it's not overly coffee.
It's not a lot of coffee, no.
But
not like the Imperial Stout.
There's almost more of a bitterness, like a bitter coffee with a little bit of a nut flavor in it, and just very, very slight chocolate to it, like very, very slight. Not sweet at all.
So if you don't like chocolate beers, don't get put off by this one because it's not that chocolatey.
Out of the Ommegangs that I've tried, this is probably one I like better than most. But at the price point that you're going to get this bottle for, I don't feel like the taste is complex enough.
No, I agree.
Personally, like it's not bad, but it's not worth $20.
No, I'd way more rather have like Founder's Imperial Stout, for instance.
Yeah, the Imperial Stout that we had was real good. Yeah, this again it's not bad, but there's just not enough there. I'd probably like a little bit creamier and a little bit more of a chocolate flavoring to it.
Agreed.
We had a sample of it on tap. I feel that the on tap does taste
had a little bit more of that complex.
A little bit more, which usually they do, but
it was a little better on tap.
I would definitely be interested to try it a full glass on tap. The tap had a much larger head. It seemed to smell a little bit more like cocoa.
Well, how was the
than
carbonation from the tap? I know you guys just had a tasting of it, so it's probably hard to
it
tell.
was not.
It didn't seem
as much as
Okay.
this, but again, it was just a very small tasting. So
Yeah, I wasn't there at the time, so I wasn't able to try it on tap, so I don't have anything really to compare it to other than what I'm having right now.
right.
All right, well, I guess that's Ommegang's Seduction. We weren't necessarily seduced by it, but not bad, not great for the money. There's better beers that you're going to be able to pick up. Not bad, not great. Ommegang Seduction. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.